there was so much energy in the air that when the aircraft first arrested, it was almost like a scene from Top Gun at the end when everybody was pumping their hands, they're getting really excited. Below decks, we were the same way, and then we taxied the aircraft up to the bow, and before the shot happened, we were anxious, excited, nervous. I mean, every bundle of emotions that you could think of, we were all feeling it. And to feel the aircraft take off a Cat 1 on EMALS and go into the air successfully, I mean, it was euphoric. Everybody kind of hugged and shook hands and were yelling of excitement and hugging, and it was a lot of really good feelings. And then after that, it was just, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's keep arresting this aircraft, and let's keep shooting her off and just doing our jobs.
So we come out, overhead the ship a little bit early, just making sure that I'm going to be there on time. We get the call from the ship, say, yeah, we're looking good, weather's good. Training takes over, and now I'm just going to fly the ball, fly it, line up, and do the best I can to maintain glide slope. And then as soon as I'm on deck, started pumping the fist, and so excited. But as soon as we cleared landing area and come over here and start getting gas and waiting, all that kind of pressure just faded away, really, and now I just felt kind of at home that, hey, I'm on deck.
Once the aircraft ended that first arrestment, it was pure excitement. It was like building your house from the bottom up and actually get in it, live in it, and see it work. And I gotta say, it was very exciting.
From up there, you're watching all the evolutions on the flight deck. It is just like if I'm launching off of the old systems. The only difference is I don't see the steam coming off the catapult. And I think that's the genius of the system itself, is that it provides us more capability, but on the flight deck it is similar, if not exactly the same, in terms of our procedures and bringing the aircraft, bringing up the tension, and then catching them. And the weight settings, the wind requirements, and all that kind of stuff are literally the same. It's different. I think a lot of people are anxious because they didn't see the steam or hear all the things that you normally hear with a steam catapult, but it was all good. I had some folks in the 03 level, and that's probably the noisiest place to live on board a ship during flight operations, and it was a lot quieter. If you've ever seen these things shoot without an aircraft, it's very quiet. I think the only thing you're hearing with it is the jet noise as it's going off the end. As far as the AAG, like I said, very transparent to the average person in terms of watching what happens when the aircraft recovers.
I was glad to come here today and see that there's 2 tire tracks straddling the center line right in front of the 2-wire, so that's exactly what we were looking for on the first pass, and that's exactly what we got.
The legacy system, you have hydraulics. This system is more electrical. So I gotta say, the difference in between the system, I love this system, is quick turnaround on maintenance, to being able to diagnose the system right then and there. Here topside, there's no difference, but down below deck, we don't have to deal with the hydraulic fluid, the grease.
We're at the beginning of that life cycle where we're trying to assess the capability of a new system, and that's why you really need some great people out there that are the technicians and the people that are working on it. So we are kind of in its infant stage on board the ship. However, it's very mature in terms of, if you look at all the tests that they've been doing back in Lakehurst for quite a long time now, in terms of maturing the system's capability before we even operated on board the ship.
We've all been training to do this for a long time. Tens of thousands of people that have put their sweat and tears into building this ship, engineering it, developing it. It's the highlight of my career to have been a part of this.
We've been training and training and training since day one, and we took ownership of this the moment we stepped on board, and we're all here, we're all a family. So between AEG, EMALS, and as the Air Department as a whole, we knew it was going to work. We knew it was going to take a lot of hard work to get the system up and running, but we were confident in it from day one, and we're still confident today, and we're ready to go.